Okay, still haven't found the power cell. Oh, hi. Friends?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
I am not here. If I can take out one of them, I want to take out the left one. Apparently I can't just take them out though. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch more. How'd you see me? These guys up above have really good eyesight.
Fall before the shadow. Don't let him sneak away.
Area inaccessible. Elevators and lift. Structural failure prevents access.
Okay, I don't know how I didn't get my silent strike on you, but sure, why not? All right, he's dead now. How do I get up to these guys to take them out? Fear the power of your face. As it smashes into the floor. Door, exit, ladder, something? Some means of elevation.
Bleed for the shadow.
I can see everything.
Die, apostate!
That's the last of them.
He's not struggling with failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh, nice. Even more of them.
Got you.
The big guys are the ones that I need to assassinate. God, the window to get the silent strike is so small.
Hello, I'm Gershon, and this is Hephaestus.
Hi, Hephaestus.
This is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make blocks and lots of robots.
Room's clear.
Her personal forge.
For a moment,
Except
anyway.
it's not that simple.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Okay. So Hephaestus is the routine for constructing the robots. The cauldrons are controlled by Hephaestus. But they said specifically that these subroutines are not AI in and of themselves.
Can't carry more.
So what is Hades if he's not an AI? Let's learn about Hephaestus. Full steam ahead from Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Shen. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and building of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail. Consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Who is Minerva? Minerva is going to be the routine in charge of shutting down the Pharaoh plague. Simulation results from Margot Shen to Elizabeth Sobek. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost, well, tributes, or like tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. So Gaia's the one who came up with the animal-like, robot.
I've seen these
Designs.
shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
So why are the machines getting more aggressive? The answer is probably Hades. I want to know where Gaia came from. Okay, so we'll go upstairs. I have to go inside to get to that. This is how you get up to these guys.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
I don't like that you just brought out your bow. Oh my god.
Oops.
Careful now.
God. The tagging is annoying. So a whole bunch of Eclipse chilling out down here. But I didn't have to engage them. Is this another workshop for a different routine? Subroutine?
Welcome to
Apollo.
the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
The Duolingo of learning everything.
Welcome to Apollo.
Oh, she's just okay. I should have figured that.
All
All right, encapsulated DNA. That was an interesting choice. Why in DNA? And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, or too prone to failure past 300 or 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules. We're already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 years. So it's too power intensive for the data, but not for a giant refrigerator to keep it all in for over 1,000 years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious? That I want to define propitious. I've never heard this word before. Define propitious. Giving or indicating a good chance of success or favorable. That we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion.
Generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently,
Hello, Samina. I've already heard the speech, though, I'm afraid. I know I made it play again, but you don't have a stop button, and that seems like something you can encapsulate 40 zettabytes of information into DNA, but you can't put a pause button on your presentation there. Quests? Oh no, sorry. That's the categorization of the data point. Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with the attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina.
Therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Hello there, friend. Can I not silence strike you? Thank you.
Gonna need this.
He's stopping at the worst possible location.
They know I'm here now.
How? The guy up top?
Shadow guide. Shadow demands it.
I don't want to fight the big guy if I can avoid it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. He's bullying me. Oh, where did she go? It's almost like she went up the only staircase in the room.
Search everywhere!
God, these guys are dumb. I wonder if I can do like an assassination from above on one of these guys if they get close enough to the railing. Okay, so the guy up top is the last one. And I'm gonna have to wait for him to go by. You better not look down right at me, I swear. Okie dokie. How's it going, friend?
That's the last of them. Along once more.
For now.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Well, there's this up here. Harry's testimonial. Stacks closed, unable to archive.
Please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory.
Oh, this is his
My
guilt
name
trip.
is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty and political.
He's really
maneuvers.
inflating his ego in
It was an
his
accident
admission
I
of
rose
guilt.
to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please note that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Bye, Aaron Harris. Ah, look at all the spam. Can't you guys at least space it out? You're just making it easy on me if all I have to do is do it in one go. Manage suspicious user. Nope, that's not it. I wish I could just click and ban. That'd be nice. Slash ban. That guy. Ban Misco. Okay.